Hey, it's Mike. I'm the writer of This Book Does Not Exist. I'm here to tell you that I've written a sequel to This Book Does Not Exist, or I should say I'm in the process of writing a sequel. It's a serial. I'm going to serialize it, not the food. I'm going to serialize the novel in 5 parts. Part 1 of This Book Does Not Exist 2, New Ghost to Chase, is up and available in the Amazon store right now for 99 cents. It's about 21,000 words long, which is roughly 40% of the length of This Book Does Not Exist, so it's a good chunk of story. It's a good chunk of story. Should take you like an hour, hour and a half maybe to read. I encourage you to search for This Book Does Not Exist in the Amazon store. This Book Does Not Exist too. Check it out and let me know what you think on Twitter or Facebook or carrier pigeon, whatever method of communication you prefer. So, okay, I'm going to get into what this thing is about. So if you haven't read the first book, there are going to be spoilers here. You're warned. This is my big warning. You can go away, come back, do whatever, check something else out, watch TV, read the first book, whatever you prefer. Okay, so those of you who have read the first book know that Mike loses the love of his life, Naomi, over the course of the book, but it really kind of comes to fruition at the very end when she doesn't show up at the movie theater. This book does not exist. 2 ends up, the impetus for the narrative kind of is that in this book, in part 1 specifically, Mike learns why Naomi didn't come to Los Angeles and also why she didn't show up at the movie theater at the end. So it answers that big remaining question from the first book, which I know a lot of people were anxious to find the answer to. Following that, what we're dealing with here is Mike's search for new love, and the experience that he goes through to do that, which is, I think everybody who's gone through a breakup and has lost somebody that they thought was going to be with them for a very long time and who meant so much to them and was their best friend understands, is this strange kind of like oddly harrowing experience. It's a different kind of harrowing than what losing the person in the first place is, but you're just sorting through so much, trying to understand what this past experience meant. That person's like a ghost that's kind of lingering in every new relationship you form, whether it's meeting someone on the street or really forging a relationship with them and dating. And so it's about that struggle for Mike. It's about that struggle to try to move on. The door is in the book too, but the door in the other world. They're both in the book, but they're not in the book as what you might expect. They're in the book from another storyline involving this mysterious unidentified girl that we come to find out has some kind of connection to Mike. Mike doesn't know it, doesn't know her, she doesn't know Mike, but they are connected in some way, and what we're dealing with here is a mystery as to how these two people are going to collide. Are they going to try to find one another? Should they try to find one another? And just the mystery, that's what propels both characters' journey is this question of whether or not they should meet and whether or not either person is going to fulfill something that the other person needs. So it is a search, kind of like what the first book is like, a journey for both characters, but with a different context. So that's a sequel. Part 1, like I said, is done. I'm going to try to get part 2 up in a couple months, and in the meantime, tweet me at OneMikey, Facebook, OneMikey, email. My website is onemikey.com. No Mickey Mouse reference there, just me, just Mikey. Okay, I'm tired for right now, so I'm going to go. I've missed you guys. Thanks for all your support, feedback, love, etc., etc., etc. Bye-bye.